So, exciting news. New Ace Attorney. Let's go. I'm gonna switch to this camera. I never use this one. So, it's been a minute. The last time we've seen a physical release of a Phoenix Wright game. All the way back, and what is this, 2010? Sorry, it's not even, 2006. 2006, this bad boy right here, Apollo Justice. The last physical release we ever saw of a Phoenix Wright game. Pretty beastly inside though. Has so many different books and stuff. But amazing game. Was came out near the start of the DS's life. One of those amazing things that it kind of changed the series' trajectory in a way. It was also the last game made by I think his name is Shu Takumi. Basically the original writer of the Phoenix Wright series. So he ended up not continuing on with the main series and ended up writing a spin-off game, which we didn't get until years later, called Professor Layton versus Phoenix Wright. So this was actually written by both the original Professor Layton and the original Phoenix Wright guy. And it actually introduced the court system, the jury system, that ends up becoming the sort of the main gameplay in the new series. So I guess you could count this as a Phoenix Wright physical game. This came out in, what, 2014? Wow, that long ago. So I guess you could count this as another, but it's not really only a Phoenix Wright game. This game's amazing though. It's fucking insane. I fucking love this game. So, since, how long has it been? 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 20, 7 years! Or like 15 or 16 years since the mainline entry. We have the Great Ace Attorney Chronicles. Da-da-dun, 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 da-da-dun. So with this, it contains both the 3DS games we never got, and the original writer, the guy I was talking about, he went from this to this. So essentially, he kind of focused on these like spin-off or like, essentially they're like, the gameplay is almost a bit better in some ways, because they tried to like, I wouldn't even say better, because while like the main series focused on like Apollo and Athena, and like even Phoenix's style of gameplay, they never really tried to push it. I guess they did a bit with the seances in 6. But this game is more like a continuation of this game. I'd almost say this is more like a sequel. This is more like a sequel to this. The reason being is that they kind of share a lot of the same gameplay DNA. I think the writer, after finishing that game, he was like, yo, he wanted to try something new. I think he already felt like Phoenix's arc was done by the time like 4 was pretty much out. Not done, but you know what I mean? Like, he already did what he wanted to do with the characters. So that's why he found it hard to continue when they wanted to force Phoenix back and everything. So he was able to make his own series. 2-part series. I think it came out in 2015 and 17. So I know it was like 2 years apart. But we never ended up getting them. Typically the spin-off games or the really, really unorthodox games we never get. So it's really cool to actually have a physical release. And not only that, of like a spin-off game, essentially. And it was only $50 Canadian. It was actually cheaper to get the physical than it was to buy it digitally. So yay, eShop tax. Let's open this bad boy. So this game is technically a prequel, dealing with Phoenix's ancestors. And why they didn't want to translate it is because at first they thought it was going to be too, like, audiences were too stupid to understand. That he could have, like, I guess it is, because they already made it, like, Japanifornia. If you played the games, they try to say it's California. But it's, like, clearly Japan. So, Investigations does have a physical. I have it over here as well. So you're basically Investigations did so poorly that they never wanted to. I should have busted out Investigations. Why are we getting all the ringtones? Alright. Take off the plastic. Yes, Investigations 1 did, but Investigations 2 did not. And the reason being is why they stopped doing physical releases is because of piracy. So all the people who pirated, like myself, we basically destroyed the series, almost. They were gonna stop releasing them forever. Let's see what the inside art's like. No inside arts. Bro. I should be careful, there might be DLC code on here. Early purchase bonus, art and music. Yo, let's go. Includes never before released art pieces from the gallery, music for the auditorium. Okay, make sure I don't show that part. Look at that shit. Little DLC card. This is like the one Switch game I've seen where like there's like no inside art. Like check this out, Breath of the Wild. There's no inside art, like what the fuck? Usually it's like amazing, look at this shit. Breath of the Wild, like it's so beautiful. And then like, this game did the bare minimum. It was already a cheap release, but they did the bare, they got some text in the corner there. The card looks cool though. It's got a nice little blue finish. Oh, my camera's not focusing. Come on. Focus, motherfucker. Focus! Well, I guess you get blurry. Blurry cart picture. My camera does not want to focus. With that music, it felt too appropriate. That would totally be like a Phoenix Wright thing. You're not supposed to insert the game card. You're supposed to eat the game card. What? Alright, let's play this fucker. So, there's not really much to show, I guess. It literally is just a... It's cool they give you the DLC for free. Usually they make you... Usually, if you buy the games in the first like week or two, this happened with number 5 and number 6. They give you pretty much all the DLC for free. Sometimes there are extra cases and stuff that you get for free, which is pretty sick. This one doesn't have extra shit, because they're already giving you 2 games for one, right? Kind of like the trilogy, you know what I mean? It's like one big collection. But yeah, let's go play this bad boy. I'm excited. I need some exciting music. That's not exciting.